Fantasy Philosophers is brought to you by fantasy-info.com.
Wow, what an offseason it's been for Ben Roethlisberger. As we know, the issues that he's had off the field continued from last summer. This is not good. It looks like he has a 6-game suspension to start the season, but if he's a good boy, he may only miss 4 of those games. Byron Leftwich has pretty much been announced as the starting quarterback to start the season, and there is speculation that when Roethlisberger comes back, if Leftwich is playing good, the team may not just run back and start Ben Roethlisberger, and I think that's probably legit. He also lost Santonio Holmes, his top receiver. He's gone to the Jets now because he had issues and the team was tired of those things. I think they were sending a message that they were not going to tolerate these problems anymore. So with Roethlisberger, again, to top all that off, all those problems, this team, before those things even happened, was already making a lot of noise in the fan base, in the ownership, that they wanted to get back to running the football first and playing tough defense, and that's how, it's Steeler football. They have their best success. I hate to say it, but the years that they have their best passing seasons, I remember when Tommy Maddox was going willy-nilly with the football with Plaxico Burress and Hines Ward, and the couple years that Ben's been real at his best, those are years they don't even make the playoffs. Or barely even make the playoffs if they do. I mean, this is not Steeler football that breeds success and is the reason why they have more Super Bowl championships than any other franchise in this league. So getting back to those things makes a lot of sense for them. That is definitely legit. It's not just talk. And with Roethlisberger losing his talent in the receiving game, already going to be missing time, this is a guy that really is going to just drop down to the very bottom of drafts this year, if he's drafted at all. If you're going to get him, obviously you're going to be holding on to him for a little while. You're hoping that maybe he's going to bounce into the starting role once he gets back. I would say right now, if you're really going to take him as a guy that you're counting on just to be your backup this season. And, you've got your Peyton Manning, you've got your whoever that is, one of those upper echelon top 8 quarterbacks or whatever that you can just lean on, a Matt Schaub, if you will, any of those guys that are those upper-ranked quarterbacks. Get those guys, and then maybe you take Roethlisberger as your backup. You can sit and wait on him, especially if you have a quarterback. I know Drew Brees, Aaron Rodgers, they have bye weeks, week 10, so you've got a long time, and even Phillip Rivers does week 10 of the season. They have late bye weeks, so you don't have to actually have Ben Roethlisberger by week 10. He probably would be worth coming in and starting at that time for a bye week fill-in. At least he can give you that. So keep those things in mind with Ben. Obviously, this is not a season for him that he's at his strongest, and nor is he with the structure of the team around him.
For more fantasy football information, go to fantasy-info.com and sign up for our free e-newsletter. Good luck in your 2010 Fantasy Football League. As an added bonus, the Fantasy Info guys will include their 5 secret tips for success in fantasy football.